Hi guys, it's an unexpected video. I just wanted to come on here and be really just vulnerable and honest and open. Not a long video, just especially I just want to say, especially with the eclipse energies coming in, and it's in Cancer, and that's very watery energy and emotions. And my Pisces, I have a Pisces moon, and all of a sudden, like, I had a wave of emotions. And I haven't done too many. I've had a couple videos where I may have been vulnerable in my emotions on screen and stuff, and like, it doesn't really bother me anymore, because I really admire people that will like just be open and vulnerable, because it's like, it's good to release whatever needs to be released. Like, I call it purging, right? These purges that come through, they could be emotional purges, right? Like emotions, and sometimes you don't know why. Physical purges, you get sick and you're throwing up, or anyways. And I feel a lot of the collective just internally going through this, and so I guess I just wanted to share that, and also being on the twin flame path, and your twin flame, and it's like that build up. You feel something coming, and you feel this wave coming, and like the messages I get, this is spirit nonstop, bombarding me, like, and I love it. It's just part of my path and stuff, and just is like constant. And yet, if you're a twin flame, like, the journey can be, it gets you to really cleanse yourself. It really pushes your boundaries, like, not boundaries, that's not the right word, but it just is like a soul growth times 100, I feel like, because it kind of forces you to go back within and to look within at yourself, and so just be kind and nurturing to yourself. And if you feel like the emotions are coming out, here, let's light some sage. It's okay. Do it if you can, like, and it doesn't feel good, right? Like, all the time. Like, who wants to be feeling like that and crying and emotional? Like, no. And a lot of people, they don't want to feel that, so we've been taught a lot of the time to just repress it. And but it's part of the collective healing. It's not only your own healing, but it's for the collective. And I feel like it's just before the dawn, just before something amazing happens, right? Like, I've been hearing about a lot of twin flames coming into a physical union, and that's like the whole point, the whole part of it is bringing the spiritual into the physical and transforming the world with what? Love. Unconditional love, though. That's the thing. That's why it's so I think it's the heart chakra when it's expanding. And I did this yesterday. I forgot his name, Romeo Baron, I think. Just doing like the heart chakra, the higher heart chakra, and activating that. And he was doing this, and you'll have to watch his video, but yeah, so just, it's part of the awakening journey, and a lot of people, we repress it because it's not comfortable. Some people are very, very uncomfortable. Masculine energies have been taught that, be a man, and like, don't show your emotions. And it's like, it's part of being like on this earth, and being in this body. And there's a lot of stuff that gets stuck, and so we have to release it, and sometimes we don't know what it is. So I guess what it is like, by talking about it, it helps me feel better, and sharing it with you, and like it's not an energy of like, oh, I'm so depressed and sad. Like, no, like, it's just a fleeting thing. Sometimes it depends. You can have a deep purge where it can last for hours, and I've had those where it's really, it's cleansing, healing experience, like, of like deep emotions coming out and crying, and you're like, your eyes are burning and they're like swollen, but there's just trust in spirit, trust God, you know, and whatever you believe in, source, the universe, whatever. And see, like, I already am feeling the healing come in. But it is that I feel that with a collective of it's that separation energy of feeling separated. Not only from, you feel separated from like your twin flame when you're not, but that it's almost like feeling the separation from source. Okay, the fall of consciousness, like cleansing out that energy of separation, and knowing that we are one and everything is connected, and knowing that everything is divine timing. I mean, the synchronicities and the signs and everything, like, it just bombards me. And so anyway, but I just had a little bit of a trigger, had a little bit of a moment, and I felt like it was good for me to share it. That there is like that energy of the collective, purging out the separation energy, the separation from source, feeling alone, feeling like you're on your own. Like, but the thing is like, I don't have really that feeling of feeling alone, because I love being in my own energy, in my own space, and but it's still the energy of separation and purging that out. And also with twin flames, the love is so like unconditional, and it's so big. What that love really is, that sometimes it's very overwhelming. And so I feel like, as a divine feminine, and as like the represented as the goddess energy, it's my duty and my mission to go through the motions of these cycles, especially with planetary alignments, eclipses, and summer solstice energy. And eclipse is very powerful. It's eclipsing everything out that no longer is serving you. I feel like it's like eclipsing it out, and what remains is like the truth of you. And so, yeah, and it's my twin flame's birthday today, so I'm just like, lots of feelings and emotions. And you know, sometimes I don't want to share too much about my personal twin flame journey, because out of respect of, you know, him and others, and like, I'm still nervous about sharing that kind of stuff, like, too personal, you know what I mean? But at this point, it's like, we're all connected anyways. You know, we're all connected anyways. And let's get out of this facade, this 3D facade of appearing and having to be so strong, and we're having to be, yes, we can be strong, and we rise, and we will be positive, and we will rise and continue to evolve in our ascension and stuff like that. But it's okay to feel a certain type of way. It's okay to feel angry or whatever. It's okay to feel emotions, and you even have no idea why. It's called a purge. It's called spiritual purging. It's called transmuting. There's a lot of words, I would say, like, that represents. But see, for me to talk about it like this and have somebody really see to see my truth and what I feel in my heart. It's, you know what it feels like? It's that heart activation. It's my heart, my higher heart is like feeling so much. So I'm trying not to be like overly emotional, because I know there's a lot of empaths out there, right? Us empaths, we pick up on like other people's emotions and energy, and but this isn't just me, you know. I'm a Blu-ray twin flames, so I'm transmuting a lot of energies, and I can pick up on collective energies. And the eclipse coming in, and July just feels like it's gonna be fireworks and lots of stuff going on, and just the main thing is love, right? Love is what transforms and heals, and even when you shed your tears, and it is such a cleansing energy, even though sometimes it feels horrible. When it's done and out, you'll feel much better. And so that's just hopefully that helped, and I hope I didn't like, you know, don't be like worried to see me cry or whatever. It's like I said, it's a lot of times now that I have gone through so many waves of transmuting, purging, that now it comes in. A lot of time I can feel it, sense it, appreciate it. It leaves, I thank it, goodbye, and then we move on. So it's a lot more of a nice little wave. Sometimes purges come in and it's just like, bam, you know, like let's just like I don't know, I just imagine like a washer or dryer. Let's just mix it all up and just throw it out there. And so I just wanted to just say that as you can see, I shifted my energy, transmuted it. I don't know, I might cry some more tonight, who knows, but the point is that I honor myself, and I give myself the space and the time to be able to do that healthily, because I mean, if you really look at it, a lot of the issues really come out of self-love, taking care of yourself, mental healing, like knowing, like if we all just paid attention to ourselves, to our inner selves, like Michael Jackson, MJ said, the man in the mirror. You got to start at the man in the mirror, at yourself. So it's okay to get it out, and dang, I feel so much better talking about it, even though I know I showed my emotions coming up, but I feel like that's what connects us, is realness, rawness. Not trying to put a facade on and say like, oh, I'm so spiritual all the time, and I don't, you know. And sometimes I can get into that. I notice the spiritual ego trying to come up, and it's like, whoa, hold on, humble yourself a little bit, humble yourself. You're still experiencing earth, right? You're still like a person walking around in this suit here, this meat suit. So be humble, love yourself, take care of yourself. And it's that emotional healing. And it's interesting because I've been tapping on my higher heart. And anyways, just that separation energy. And the main lesson of Twin Flame Journey is about self-love. It's always reflecting back to oneself, and it teaches you to turn it inwards. If you're looking at your twin, they reflect it back to you so that you can work on that. I've had a lot of aha moments looking back on my life, and like, wow, you know, the things that are similar in our journey and stuff. And look at that, the Empress came out. See, the Empress is loving and nurturing. So be the Empress to yourself, like be that nurturing. That just fell out perfect. Be the Empress and nurture yourself. And sometimes that is like, you don't think the Empress cries? You don't think the Empress, just because she's the Empress, she still has like, the water is flowing to her. She is aware of her emotional body, you know, is she allows it to flow naturally. And when you get into that state and it's you feel safe in that, you know, I'm kind of curious and get another moon card since I'm here. My cards. Yeah, so I know a lot of twin flames out there. I know, okay, I know that's, you know, and, you know, some twin flames don't even, not everybody is on the earth, you know what I mean? Like, as far as, like, there's some who have, their twin flame is not in the physical realm. So we really are blessed that our twin flame is here in the physical realm, and is actually here. And, that separation energy, you're not separate, and we know this, right? We know this, but it's still hard because we still live in a physical reality, right? But it comes up for us to look at and to know the spiritual truth of the journey, that it's about connecting to within yourself and to connect with source. And let's see. Oh, that's perfect. It says work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio, and that's scorpionic, the Scorpio energy. That's another water sign. It's also the death card in the tarot. So I hope this helps. Oh my gosh, like, yes, and I am going to post this. I don't know if I'll post it to my Facebook page, but I hope this helped somebody out there, because I know the journey, whether you're a twin flame or not, you know, whoever you are, like, the spiritual path, it takes being a warrior. It really does. And transmuting those energies, purging the energies, it helps. Okay, to release it. Just release it. Even if you don't know what the heck this is, who cares? Like, you could be picking up, most of the time we're picking up on collective energies, since we're all connected in this collective soup of consciousness. Some people are really unconscious, some people, you know, it just all depends. But there's still this collective energy pulsating, and if there's anything around separation energy or abandonment energy, you know, a lot of us who are in tune with the energies will feel that. And so it's just a little, just from my perspective, and see how that lifted my vibration up a little bit, you know. And I don't feel like just crying is a lower vibration necessarily. It's just like, it's part of our human experience, because I feel like other energies off this planet have different experiences with emotions, but human beings, we have a whole plethora of emotions. And so it's like, you know, an experience. So thank you very much if you watched this. Everything is all good, right? We just have to it's important to keep your vibration high. But one thing I want to let you guys know, do not beat yourself up, and do not, you know, put blame, shame, or guilt on you needing to take out time out for you. If you need to rest, if you need to meditate, if you need to, whatever you need to do, okay? It's okay if you sink, you know, into a lower vibration, or if you don't. What I'm saying is, be compassionate towards yourself, okay? Because honestly, if we can't do this for ourselves, how are we going to do it for other people? How are we going to help other people? How are we going to, like, show compassion to other people? We have to show it to ourselves first, right? Whoa, that looks cool. I kind of like that. Orange energy. So the Empress, and work through your fears. Be the Empress, which means be nurturing to yourself. And I'm so glad I did this video. I hope it uploads, you guys, because it's, yeah, if I have enough time on my phone. Okay, hopefully that helped. Okay, bye.